Nature is brutal, unforgiving, indifferent, but within its harsh embrace lies a different kind of beauty, a raw power that calls to something primal within us. Some hear this call louder than others. They are driven to push the limits of human endurance, to stare death in the face and laugh. We're about to journey into the heart of the 10 most dangerous sports in the world. Are you ready to venture into the wild unknown? Let's go. Imagine standing on the precipice of a sheer cliff face, the ground hundreds, maybe thousands of feet below. The wind whips past you, tearing at your clothes, urging you to step back from the edge, but you don't. You look down at the yawning abyss and feel a strange sense of calm descend. This is base jumping, the ultimate act of faith. There's no room for error here. You leap from the cliff, free-falling at breakneck speed, the ground rushing up to meet you. Your parachute is your only lifeline, a thin sheet of fabric separating you from certain death. The adrenaline rush is like nothing else on earth. They chase that feeling, that brief moment of weightlessness, even though they know the risks. But for those who dare to take the leap, it's a risk worth taking. They call it the most dangerous 8 seconds in sports, and for good reason. Imagine straddling a 2,000-pound bull, its muscles coiled like steel springs, its eyes wild with fear and fury. The gate swings open, and you're thrust into a maelstrom of bucking, spinning, and raw power. Your only goal to stay mounted. Easier said than done. Your body is slammed from side to side, your bones jarring with every twist and turn. But even if you manage to stay on for the full 8 seconds, the danger isn't over. It's a dangerous game, one that demands respect for the animal and a healthy dose of fearlessness. The world above is full of light and air, but down here, in the depths of the earth, there is only darkness and silence. This is the realm of the cave diver, a place of eerie beauty and constant danger. As you descend into the inky blackness, your lifeline is the thin tube of air snaking back to the surface. Cave systems are unpredictable, prone to sudden floods and rockfalls. But for those who dare to explore the abyss, the rewards are worth the risk. Out on the open ocean, miles from shore, a storm rages. The wind howls, whipping the water into a frenzy. And then, on the horizon, you see it, a wall of water towering above you like a liquid mountain. This is big wave surfing, where men and women pit themselves against the raw power of the ocean. The drop is terrifying, a sheer vertical plunge that sends your stomach into your throat. The water thunders around you, a deafening roar that drowns out all other sounds. Wipeouts are inevitable, and they can be brutal. But for those who crave the ultimate adrenaline rush, big wave surfing is the ultimate test. Imagine lying flat on your back, inches above the ground, your heart hammering in your chest. You're strapped into a modified skateboard, a low-slung machine of speed and danger. This is street luge, where gravity is your engine and the road is your racetrack. You push off, gaining speed, the wind screaming past you as you navigate the twists and turns of the course. The world is a blur, a kaleidoscope of colors and shapes. Trees and buildings flash by in a heartbeat, but one mistake, one bump in the road, one miscalculation can send you flying off the luge and skidding across the asphalt at 80 miles per hour. There's no protection, no cage, no airbags, but for the street luge racer, the thrill of speed, the rush of adrenaline is worth the risk. The helicopter drops you off at the peak of a mountain, the air thin and crisp. Below you stretches a pristine blanket of snow, untouched, untracked. This is heli skiing, the ultimate backcountry adventure. You strap on your gear, take a deep breath, and push off, carving fresh tracks through the powder. The feeling is euphoric, like floating on a cloud. But this paradise has a dark side. One wrong turn, one patch of unstable snow, and a wall of white death can come crashing down, burying you alive in seconds. The rock face looms above you, a sheer wall of granite, smooth and unforgiving. You take a deep breath, chalk your hands, and start to climb. But there are no ropes, no harnesses, no safety net. This is free soloing, the purest, most dangerous form of climbing. Every move has to be precise, every hold tested, every doubt silenced. One slip, one misjudgment, one moment of doubt, and it's all over. Free soloing is the ultimate test of mental and physical strength, a testament to human courage and determination. Forget the solid, dependable nature of rock. Here, you're dealing with a fickle, ever-changing element, ice. Ice climbing is a dance with danger, a test of skill and nerve on a frozen canvas. Armed with ice axes and crampons, you ascend frozen waterfalls and glaciers, the air biting cold, the landscape a stark tableau of white and blue. Every swing of your ice axe is a gamble, a prayer that the ice will hold. But for those who brave the frozen wilderness, the rewards are worth the risk. It's a maelstrom of muscle and bone, a collision sport where brute strength meets strategic cunning. Rugby is not for the faint of heart. From the moment the whistle blows, it's a full-on battle for territory, a test of speed, agility, and sheer physicality. You charge into the fray, a human battering ram, colliding with your opponents, driving them back, fighting for every inch of ground. Injuries are par for the course. Broken bones, torn ligaments, concussions, these are the badges of honor in this brutal sport. But rugby is also a game of camaraderie, of respect for your opponents, of pushing yourself to the very edge of your physical limits. The roar of the rapids fills your ears, drowning out all other sounds. The raft bucks and dips, tossed about like a cork in a storm. Spray lashes your face as you navigate the churning water, the river a raging torrent of white and blue. This is whitewater rafting, where you pit your skills against the raw power of nature. You paddle furiously, following the commands of your guide, working in unison with your team to navigate the rapids. The raft crashes through waves, plunges down waterfalls, spins through whirlpools. But the river is unforgiving. Whitewater rafting is a gamble, a roll of the dice against the forces of nature. So there you have it, 10 of the most dangerous sports in the world. 10 pursuits where the stakes are high, the risks are real, and the margin for error is razor thin. These are not for everyone. They are for the few, the brave, the slightly insane. What do you think? Could you handle the pressure, the fear, the knowledge that one wrong move could be your last? Which of these death-defying feats would you dare to try? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this wild ride through the world of extreme sports, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more adrenaline-pumping content. Until next time, stay safe, stay adventurous, and never stop exploring the limits of what's possible.